I probably own about 200 dresses. And I have more in the mail, which is not the problem. Maybe it is. Hello, friends. I really like clothes. The problem is I don't have the space to accommodate displaying all of my clothes in a way that's not visually overwhelming to me. So if you've been following along on my channel or Instagram or TikTok or anywhere where I'm posting short form content, you will have seen that I did a series where I was trying to get dressed every day, and I got up to like I think I did it for 2 weeks. But the problem is I got to the dress section of this styling challenge and I froze. I keep getting very overwhelmed by the thought of trying to style the 100 dresses that are probably in my closet right now. And I've come to the point where I don't really want to declutter anymore. I have gotten rid of everything that doesn't really fit me. I am pretty happy with the colors that I own. I've kind of gotten rid of things that I just don't reach for. So I'm trying to come up with solutions, and I stumbled across a video inspired by Nikki, where she talks about how she curates a color scheme every month to wear, and she stores all of her other dresses away in bins in her closet, and I love that idea. While I do think she probably has a much more curated color scheme in her closet than I do, I think I'm going to try this. I also kind of want to try things on. I don't know if I will be putting on every single dress that's in my closet right now because it's a lot, but I do think it would be fun to try on a lot of them, because what else are you here for if not to see pretty dresses? And if you are new to this channel and you're not familiar with me or my channel or anything that I do, hello, my name is Kristina. I am neurodivergent. I am a mother of 5. I really like vintage fashion, and I have been a vintage fashion collector for over 12 years. And if you're wondering why things might look cluttered or messy when I am a 1950s aesthetic channel, it's because I believe in showing real mess and real problems and not curating everything to look aesthetic for the camera. So welcome to my channel, and please go away if you're going to criticize my belongings, because that is not what we are doing here. We are enjoying the view of me and my pretty dresses, and we're finding storage solutions for a small house for someone who has a collection that they are not willing to part with. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is the hanging closet. As you can see, it's kind of a mess right now. And then over there is our closet, which has all of the vintage suitcases I'm storing clothing in. I think the first thing that I'm going to do is curate this part of my closet, because I don't think I have anything stored that I want out. So let's do a little like show and tell, because why not just try some stuff on for the heck of it. You guys can see some of my dresses and I can decide whether I want to keep them out or put them away. Right off the bat, the first dress in there is one that I really love, but I need to try it on. Okay, so it's so pretty, but I just need to figure out how to alter. I think, to be honest, the straps are just too wide on my shoulders, and it's like slightly too big. But I do really love it, so I'm kind of wondering if I can take in the middle, and that will scoot the straps over and fix the issue. I'm gonna keep this out. My color scheme, reds and whites and pinks, I think I'm probably gonna put away all like the yellows and oranges at the moment, and I kind of want a very rose garden color scheme. I need my coffee. So the next dress, I already know that I'm going to keep out, and if y'all follow me on social media, you will have seen me wear this. Honestly, it'd be kind of fun to try all of these on. This might become a trying on all of the clothes in my wardrobe video. I don't know. Okay, so I am too lazy to take off my skirt that I'm wearing today. So it is fitting a little funny because it's got extra volume it doesn't need. But this is a 1940s house dress that I won in an Instagram sale. And it was the biggest adrenaline rush of my life because I thought for sure I was going to lose this sale. It was very, very sought after. But this is like one of my pride and joy dresses. I love it. I love that it's got ruching here so that it will fit at many different sizes. And obviously this is staying out because it is perfect for the kind of spring garden color scheme that I want. So this next one, however, I think I'm going to put into storage for now. It is super cute, but this is more of a summertime color scheme for me. Okay, so this one is actually a wrap dress. It's fully open at the moment, and these little straps come through. This brand is called Swirl, and I collect them. It is from the 1950s, and it wraps around the back. And now that I think I'm adequately covered. Yes, I'm adequately covered, so I can show you. It wraps around like this, and then you tie it. But then there's a little button up here that also. So this is one of my favorite swirl dresses. I just love the way that it fits. I think it's so beautiful, and it has pockets on both sides. This one I'm going to keep out for sure. So I have actually worn this pretty recently, but this feels more summer than, it's not like the whites are different. That's all I can say. I'm not going to try this one on because the buttons are a pain to do and whatnot, but this is more of a summer colors to me. Okay, and then we have one of my absolute favorite strawberry dresses of all time, which is definitely spring to me. Don't ask me what the difference is between that one and this one. I don't know. I'm gonna try this on for y'all because this dress is a absolute delight. Okay, so this is an 80s does 50s dress, and it fits like, listen, I know that it's gapping, but I can just safety pin these areas, and I don't really care too much if it's just a little bit snug. I love this dress so much. This one is another swirl dress, and it's another strawberry dress, but this is a summer color palette. So this one I'm going to put away, but I'm going to try it on for y'all. This is glorious. The wrap is, it wraps pretty far, right? But you can see that the top is a little snug on me just because it's not laying flat like it should. It's just because I'm breastfeeding and my boobs are too big, but this one is definitely more of a summertime dress, so I'm gonna put it away for summertime. Oh, such a good dress. The next dress I'm not gonna try on just because it shocks me every time I try it on, but this is a 1940s raspberry print, and hello. It's also like, it's just becoming a little bit, you can come through. It's also becoming a little bit of a mess right here, and I need to fix that. But this feels like an autumnal dress to me, even though it's got pink in it. It doesn't it? It feels like fall. This is also more of a summertime dress to me. I think the colors are very summery for some reason. Maybe it's the green. I don't know. Maybe this is a springtime dress. I can't decide. I think this might be one that I will kind of curate the rest of my wardrobe and then see whether I want to keep this. It's so beautiful. But you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, maybe this is a little more springy. It is so pretty. Sure, that goes with my spring color scheme. Next is a dress that I am absolutely packing away because this is much more of a cold weather dress, and it doesn't really feel like spring to me. This is a Little Woman Atelier dress. It is gorgeous. I have worn it on the channel before, I think in one of my Victorian recipe videos. It's so stunning, but it's definitely not really a warmer weather garment. So this is definitely a more form-fitting dress. Oh, it fits so well right now. I had some people say that it was too tight, but it actually is not uncomfortably tight at all. I just have a belly, okay? I've had a lot of kids. I have a diastasis. This is such a dreamy dress. And I have yet to wear it anywhere, mainly because we don't really go on a whole lot of special occasions. But even without, like, normally I would probably wear a little bit of a smoothing undergarment, not really to make myself look smaller, just to make things fit a little better, like smoother. But even without the normal bra and undergarments that I would wear with this, I really like the way that it fits. And I have grown a little bit fond of my stomach, so I actually don't even mind that I fully, you can tell I have a fupa. It's fine, I don't really care. I keep admiring myself because it fits much better than it did when I bought it. Gosh, I look great. Look at me. I'm gonna take a picture of myself. Still recording. Hello. This is definitely a spring color palette to me. I feel like the darker maroons and darker maroons are either like kind of winter or spring, but the cut's definitely spring. So I'm going to keep this out, and I'm going to make a point to wear it somewhere nice because it makes my butt look good, and it makes me look good. I look great. Okay, anyway, enough admiring myself. This next one, I'm going to keep out. This is definitely my spring color palette. However, I need to repair it, apparently. So I'm going to hang it back up, but I will have to repair that. Okay, this next one you will have seen. This is totally a springtime dress. However, if you watched my everything that I bought in the last 4 months video, this doesn't quite fit me right because my chest is too big. I think, oh, it's so cute. I think I will put it away and pull it out in the summertime. This is from the brand Ishakti, and I used to absolutely love them. I have had several dresses of theirs over the years. They were highly customizable, really great for if you wanted to put in your measurements and create a dress that you really loved. You could add sleeves, you could change a neckline, you could change the length, things like that. But I have heard reports lately that they're not as good as they used to be, and people are getting things wrong that don't fit, that aren't what they asked for. So shop with caution. I don't know, I haven't shopped at Ishakti for about 3 or 4 years, just because I've kind of switched over to buying a lot more secondhand. But all of that aside, this is a dress that I really love. It's very classic, very cute. I think it is a little bit more summery, but I do wear it in the springtime, and I think that it goes with the color palette that I have in mind. So this one I am going to put away for now. Part 1, because it's a little snug on me right now. I did a repair on it. You will recognize this dress from my mending vintage video. I'm not going to put it on right now, but the fabric is just starting to feel very, very weak. This is a 1950s Lane Bryant dress, which you will have seen in a recent video. I'll link it up here so you can go see how it looks on me. This is much more of a fall color palette to me, I think. Just the colors, the greens especially, I think are more fall than they are spring or summer. So this is so cute. This is from Joni Clothing. This I will probably keep out through the spring and the summer. I do want to keep it out in the springtime. I would love to get like a little cropped red cardigan. I have one, but I don't really want to dig it out right now. But yes, definitely keeping this out. This is from Joni Clothing. They are a sustainable clothing brand, and they're pretty affordable. If body talk is triggering to you, you might want to skip this next little section, but I did, because a lot of these are fitting differently now than they used to. And I had someone comment, because I was posting those daily reels, I had someone comment about my body and the fact that I look like I have lost weight. And I have, but it is very much not intentional. I am very much an intuitive eater. I am very body neutral. If you have ever commented on my body, please know I'm not offended. But I also don't really ascribe any praise or success to losing weight, because I have done so many things in my life that are so much more important than my body, and this body has birthed 5 children and breastfed 5 children. I have been having babies and nursing babies constantly for 10 years. The size of my body is not really a concern to me. My body's just gonna do what it's gonna do. I'm here to move it in a way that feels joyful. I'm here to eat in ways that feel like they are energizing me well, and my body is what my body is because it just exists to carry me through life and wear pretty dresses no matter what my size is. Let's get back into trying stuff on. So this next one is another Miss Candy Floss dress. This is definitely spring. I'm going to try it on because I haven't actually tried this one on in a long time. And you know, one more thing I wanted to say on the subject of body changes is that people have been commenting that I look so good right now. And I just want to say I looked good even before I had lost 20 pounds. I've actually come to love the way that my face looks now that I've gained quite a lot of weight over the years. And I at one point was a full 100 pounds heavier than I was when I got married. And I prefer the way that I look now over how I looked when I was much thinner. I think that it suits my face and my body more to be the size that I am and the shape that I am now. I like the way that I'm aging. I like the way that a few extra pounds sits on my face and my body, and that might be radical to some people, but I like the way that I look. But for those of you who feel like if you gain weight you're not going to be pretty anymore, that's not true. You will still be pretty, you will still be attractive. What's more, you will still be lovable, worthy of respect, creative, kind, wonderful, all of the things that are you that have nothing to do with your body or looks. You are still going to be those, no matter how much or how little you weigh. No matter how your body is shaped, you are still going to be valuable as a human because of who you are inside and not what you look like on the outside. And the people who only value you for how you look on the outside are not worth having around. That's all I'm going to say on it. Let's keep going. This one is more of the summer palette again, and I think it's because of the yellows and the oranges. This is going to go into my summertime palette. I don't really feel like trying it on right now. This dress is so cute. This is one of the dresses that kind of requires actual undergarments because it's not a very supportive fabric. I really love it. So I have had this dress for quite a while. Actually, I was a lot smaller when I bought it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit surprised that it still fits me, but again, I don't have the right undergarments on for this, but the pocket is huge. Hello.
I have to share.
Oh, I'm always really afraid with these metal side zippers. I love this dress. However, the zipper doesn't always want to stay up, and I think, being my lazy self, I think I'm just gonna like get a safety pin to put under it. Okay, so I really like this dress. I like the color. I think it's cute for spring, but I definitely would have to be wearing, just like you can see here that it's, because I don't have a bra that's like properly shaped for this one, it's just not sitting the right way. So I'm definitely going to keep it out, but I would have to be wearing the proper support garments just for the fabric and the cut. I do think it's really, really, really cute. This next one is one of my favorite dresses. I love it so much. Right now I'm not wearing it very much because I'm breastfeeding and I can't access, these are fake buttons. So I'm going to keep this one out, and I'm not going to try it on just because I have so much to go through, but I do really like it. I'm going to keep it in my spring wardrobe because it's a good spring dress. This one I'm gonna try on because I'm not 100% sure if I want to keep this dress. You will have seen this dress in my mending video because I finished, like, it was a unfinished project that some vintage lady had started and never finished, didn't put buttons on it, didn't hem it, and so I did finish those things, but I am not too sure about the fit. It's an early 40s dress, I think, or maybe late 30s. And so it is much more snug around the stomach. But I don't think that it works well with my proportions because it's really tight right around here. And not that I just had that other dress where you can absolutely see my visible belly, but I just think the proportions don't work on me. I might put this one up for sale on my Instagram, which is Kristina's Closet Thrift. It needs somebody with a larger bust, and I am currently losing the volume in my chest. It's just not working on me, so I'm gonna post this one for sale. If you're interested, go to Kristina's Closet Thrift on Instagram. I will link it down below. You can absolutely see my belly here. I don't care. This is very cute. It's so pretty. I just imagine this with like really tall boots and a brown belt. someone who would like this, let me know. It still has some life in it. You could probably still wear this around the house for a little while. I would say like a year at least. But let me know, because she's kind of falling apart. I'll probably, and I keep finding these little holes because the fabric is dry rotting. So it is cute. I don't particularly like the way that it feels and looks on me. So this is going to go up on my Instagram, but with the caveat that it is dry rotting and eventually it will absolutely fall apart. Because it's a house dress and it's meant to be worn like a robe, I don't think it's going to fall apart as fast, especially because there are no tight seams to stress. But just be fully aware, and I will put this in my Instagram captions as well, that she's not going to last forever. This armful of dresses has been sitting on my bed, and I'm just going to do a speed run through whether I'm going to keep them out or put them away. I'm sorry that I'm not trying everything on now, but this one, beautiful, perfect for spring, very flowy. I think that's another thing that I like for spring, is like super flowy garments. This one I recently got off of eBay. The seller had described it as a 1970s dress, but it is a 1950s dress. I will talk more about that in the video that I'm going to share, where I went shopping at a vintage warehouse, and I will share everything I know about vintage. This is such a perfect color palette for spring. This I got at the Goodwill bins recently, and she is beautiful, but she is definitely a middle of the summer dress. It's like an over the head. It's modern over the head, very lightweight. I believe it's like linen or something. This is one of those cheap Amazon dresses I bought years and years ago. It's pink. It's spring. And this one I am keeping out because not only is it the very contrasted color palettes that I say that I want a contrasty color palette, but then I'm also keeping out pastels. Listen, I don't know what the rhyme or reason is, but I just wear this dress a lot, so I'm going to keep it out for practicality's sake. Oh my gosh, there are so many buttons. Why? Oh, this is so cute. This, oh my gosh, it fits me again. Oh, so this is a dress that I wore a long time ago when I did one of my first 1950s cleaning routines, or 1950s day in the life of a mother. And then I gained some weight and it didn't fit, and I actually sold it to a friend, and then I bought it back because it didn't fit her either. And I am so happy. I am so happy right now. This is, I don't know what it is about this dress that it just feels so special. It's so pretty. I really like the texture of it. I really like this color on me. I think this is a good contrast with my coloring in general. And it's just so pretty, and I love the neckline, and I love all the buttons, so I'm very happy this fits me. Oh, I love this. This is a 1940s rayon dress, and it feels very English countryside to me, which is a vibe that I really like. Oh, it's so cute. This was a little bit too tight on me the last time that I wore it. It was wearable, but like the waist was just not very comfortable. So I am very happy. Once again, I haven't really gone through my wardrobe like this in a long time, and I'm actually really glad I decided to try everything on.
This is for you.
Oh, thank you.
It's an alien. And look. Look behind the pillow.
Wow. Sometimes I get really afraid to go through my closet because I've been through so many body changes. I always assume that things are not going to fit me. Especially this latest change in my body has been really weird because I'm not intentionally trying to change at all. And so it's just kind of a relief to go through and find that things are fitting nicely. They are fitting the way that I want them to. They're not too big and they're not too small. They're comfortable, because the last time, like I said, the last time I wore this dress, it just didn't quite sit the way that I wanted it to, but it's so pretty I didn't want to get rid of it. So putting this into my spring wardrobe. Oh, this dress is so pretty. Oh, I haven't worn this for like 3 years, I think. The last time I wore it, I was 32. This is stunning. This is hands down one of my favorite dresses. The details are gorgeous. Why don't I wear... Y'all, I have been avoiding wearing my wardrobe because I do have some dresses that are a little tight and I'm afraid that I'll pop seams, and maybe I need to set those aside and not wear them right now. But this, oh, it's gorgeous. This one is super lovely. This was made by Ains and Elk Style House. And I think this is a little more in the summertime vibes for me. This is a house dress. It doesn't fit me the best because the stitches have come out and like I need to redo them. I'm actually not gonna try it on because I think I've worn it in a recent video, which, oh, I wore it in the Glenna's video, which you will see coming up. This is another one of the dresses I tried on in my recent purchases, haul, whatever you want to call that. So this is more summertime to me because it's darker. I think I feel like navy blue is a very good summertime color because it goes well with red. This one, however, while I did... Hi.
I need a pen.
This is one that I've been afraid to try on because I've had this for 5 or 6 years and I've gone through phases where it didn't fit and I have no idea. Okay, so this dress actually needs a mend. As you can see, it's got a massive seam pop going on. I did not think this was going to zip. It is tighter on me right now because hormones and body changes, but it does still technically fit. Oh, it's so cute. It's so beautiful. This is one of those dresses I just have loved forever. However, with the I need to put it into my box for mending, and with the fit, I think that I'm going to put it away and revisit it next year. Just because this is one of those dresses where it's not, I feel like if I wear it out, I'm going to break it. It doesn't comfortably zip, and that's okay. I can revisit this dress next year or even later this year if my body changes more, and if it doesn't change next year, then that's fine. I'll pack this away. This might be a dress that I probably will never sell because it's so beautiful, and I know that I'm gonna go through a lot of body changes, so I do want to have some things that are within the realm of my size, where if I lost like 10 or 20 pounds for whatever body hormones happen, I could still wear them. But this one I'm gonna put away. This one is more of a summertime with the stars on it, so I'm gonna put this and this. Hello, excuse yourselves. I'm gonna put these two away. This is very much like a fall dress. But these are not the color palette that I want right now. Okay, so this dress is actually a little bit big on me, and I think it's a really comfortable, like, working around the house dress. It's not like super a whole lot bigger, but I do really love it. It's very, very faded. It's a good working around the house dress, and I think it's just really pretty. I'm kind of feeling like keeping purple in this color palette, so this one, oh, it's so beautiful. I'm not even gonna try that on. I'm just gonna keep it out. I do want to try this one on. This I tried on in a recent reel, so if you didn't see that, go look for it. But this one is also going to stay out. Ooh. Oh, this is good. Ooh. How come I have not worn this? This is so good. I'm definitely going to keep this out. The worst buttons to button ever. But I'm going to try it on for you. And this is from Rock and Romance Vintage. They do a lot of reproduction style garments. However, they're not very size inclusive. Oh, it's good. I really also appreciate that they took the time to like print match down the front. The thing I do not like is that the belt is so floppy and there's no you can't secure it. So I don't think I will ever really wear this belt because, like, who does a belt like this? It doesn't secure, but whatever. It's pretty with, oh, it's so pretty. I love this. It is, oh, and the pockets are good. I haven't worn this in a while. This is really, really pretty. I'm definitely gonna keep it out. This is very, very spring. This one I got for a Unique Vintage ad that I did, and this is more fall to me. I did style it with a pink petticoat, and that was super cute. And I have worn it recently, but it's just a little too dark for my taste right now. So this dress, which I wear all the time, but I haven't been reaching in for it lately because I wanted some lighter colors, so I think I'm gonna put this one away. I don't know, I don't have enough boxes for these. And then we've got a bunch of black dresses, which I'm going to put away. I'm not going to try these on. I'm tired of trying stuff on. You saw this in a recent video. This I've done a reel on. It's very classic. This is, oh, it's so cute. I think I'm going to keep this one out because I could see myself wearing this. And it does kind of go with the blues that I have out because of the blue on the dress. Oh, this is darling. I love vintage. I love vintage so much. This one is more of a summertime dress to me. I can't explain why, but I'm gonna put this one away for later. And these last two, this is kind of just a house dress which I have not worn a lot recently. I've been invaded. We'll see if it actually fits whenever I try it on, but it is beautiful and I'm never getting rid of this. I got this for my birthday. So I'm gonna really quickly share, try on some dresses that I just tossed into a bin because I couldn't decide whether I wanted to keep them or not. And we can kind of look at these together. They are all 1980s dresses. Okay, so this is one that I thrifted a while ago, and I am always really drawn to this floral. Actually, this is not bad. Oh, there's buttons down the side of it. That's so cute. I feel like this could be really cute as a sundress, like with a round neck and no sleeves. So I'm gonna think about this. They did make it a dolman sleeve dress, so let me know. Let me know if I should try and alter this into a different dress or if I should sell it. I don't know what it is with the 80s and their desire to button everything up the back, but once again, the fit's just not 100% where I would want it to be. I think it's supposed to be like a little bit blousey. It does have pockets, so that's something. I really like the fabric, but I do not like the fit. So, let me know again in the comments. I could probably do some alterations and make it like fit a little more like that. And that would be pretty. But that, again, just takes some time. I could take it from 80s to 40s very easily. So let me know in the comments if you think I should alter this one. Again, I'm not like super attached to it. So if this is like super your thing, I think I'm a 36 waist right now. Let me know if it would fit you and you desperately need it. Everything about this screams my 80s mom. I kind of love this. I am not gonna lie. Like in the fall, with some tall boots. I'm not gonna, oh my gosh, what is it? Every single 80s dress that I've just tried on has buttons up the back. Whatever. I'm keeping this. This is actually, unabashedly, I think this is really cute. It just needs like a belt and some styling, and I think it could be absolutely adorable. So this is gonna go into my like fall wardrobe, and it has pockets. That's a huge bonus. So this is really pretty. It is very 80s. Overall, I like the way that it fits. I like the neckline. I don't know if the colors are 100% good for me, but I don't really care. I think I'm gonna, I don't know. I'm on the fence. Let me know down in the comments. I think this is the end of my trying on. Then we're going to arrange everything in the closet, see if there's anything I want to take out, but it sounds like the baby needs me, so I'm going to take a little break. So looking at my closet, now that I have tried everything on and taken out the initial dresses, there are two things that I'm going to do. One, I'm going to switch out all of these black hangers for the pink ones, for aesthetic reasons, and two, there might still be a couple of things that I'm going to pull out for later. There are 44 garments left in the closet, and so that's about a month. A couple of them are special occasion, and a couple of them are like day dress, like morning dress robe things. So first things first, let me change over some of these black hangers to the remaining pink ones. One of the things that Nikki mentioned is she like merchandises her own closet to look a certain way. And I think because some of these dresses are, oops, just went right past a couple of black hangers. Because some of these dresses are like special occasion dresses, I think this is like curated far enough down that I'm gonna be happy with it. You know what? These two greens just don't fit with the rest. Like, I feel like those two just don't go with the color palette that's going on here. So I'm gonna take these ones out. So this is one of the other things that Nikki talks about, is merchandising your closet. Not necessarily storing things in rainbow order, but like how they look aesthetically. So I'm gonna rearrange the colors a little bit just to be a little more aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so I think I'm very, very happy with how this looks now. I've rearranged it kind of more in an aesthetically pleasing color scheme rather than just rainbow order, because I know this is not technically how rainbows go, but I think it looks so pretty. So now it is time to pack away and show you how I'm going to store all of the dresses that I pulled out. So these are the bins that I bought to sort my dresses into. I have 4 of them because that's all of the blue ones they had at the store. So I'm going to try to sort dresses into these based on a vague color scheme. Like, I'll have black and white in one bin, and I can have blue and purple in another bin, and like green and yellow in the third bin, and then red and pink in the last bin, and orange, red and orange, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if there's enough space in these bins for all of my dresses, but I'm gonna do my best. I may end up going back to the store to see if I can get a few more of these bins. My other test is whether or not they're going to fit on my shelves. I need to declutter my shelves. I just don't use accessories if I cannot see them, so I really can't store anything in there, and I have a lot of hats that I don't know if I'm going to keep or not. So I'm doing all of this little by little, but first we're gonna see how it works to put these dresses in the bins. am done and I am so happy. I love the colors behind me right now. I think this is my favorite color scheme of the year. I'm just gonna say it. I love the pinks and the reds and the blues and the greens. I think it's so beautiful. Hopefully this was a fun and interesting video for you. Subscribe if you want to see more like this, because I will definitely be doing this when I switch my wardrobe over to summer and fall and winter and all of the fun things. So far as the bins going into my closet, I actually emptied out 4 of my vintage suitcases that I don't think I'm going to be keeping. I think I will sell them. I kept my 2 favorites and my giant one. And as I said, I switched all of my winter and fall garments, the majority of them, over into the giant suitcase. So that makes it so much easier also to just switch my wardrobe through the seasons. I'm not digging through multiple suitcases trying to figure out what went where. Now I have all of my spring colors out. And like I said, there's more than 30 dresses here, but I think, I might just keep this for the entirety of the spring season. We will see. I have more dresses coming to me. And I have dresses that I got at Glenna's that I have not shown you yet. So obviously my closet fluctuates a lot. I am happy that I pulled a few. I did decide on those 80s dresses that I wasn't sure about. I kept, let me see, is it in here? I kept the one like cream floral one, but I am gonna get rid of the other ones that I was not too sure about, the 2 blue ones. I just don't need them. You know, I have enough dresses. There's 40 something in my closet. There's at least 60, 70, 80, 90 in my bins. I have enough dresses. I don't need more. Well, I mean, I will probably always have kind of a fluctuating wardrobe just because I love fashion so much, and I am becoming less tied to keeping certain garments, although I definitely have a harder time getting rid of vintage than I do modern garments. I am coming to terms with the fact that I will always be a clothing collector. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, as long as I ensure that I always have systems in place to keep things from getting too overwhelming. I'm really happy with where my bedroom and my closet are going. Be sure to subscribe because I will have more bedroom organization and decorating videos next month. I have a really exciting one planned where I'm going to go through my closet and get rid of a lot of stuff. So if you like to see me get rid of a lot of stuff, subscribe, because a lot of people want me to get rid of a lot of stuff and I don't want to get rid of a lot of stuff, but I've come to terms with the fact that there are certain things that in my dream wardrobe, I would always wear all of the hats with my vintage dresses, but in the reality of things, I just don't. That was this video. As always, I hope that wherever you are feeling safe and loved, and until I see you again, have a beautiful day and thank you for watching. Bye!